unemployment benefits.
News Channel 5's Kristen Cadell was there. She has the story.
It's the 11th hour push for Floridians to find a job.
I've even gone through the telephone directory to find a list of employers that could potentially or possibly be hiring.
Been very busy, very busy.
If you'd sign in for me here.
It's a job looking for a job, to be honest.
More than 147,000 from the Sunshine State will run out of unemployment benefits this week because the U.S. Senate was unable to reach an agreement on how to keep the payments flowing. By the end of next week, that number could rise to 175,000 unless lawmakers reauthorize the federal legislation that has provided emergency payments to the long-term unemployed.
You know, I just have to trust God every day because I never know, where I'm going to get income from.
I've been looking for work now since last year.
What have you seen or what have you heard?
Congressman Ted Deutch of Boca Raton hopes Washington will make a change and there will be brighter days for the jobless who fear their benefits will be gone with no steady income in sight.
We need to continue to push to make sure that unemployment compensation benefits are extended.
Whether or not they get an extension is a matter of sinking or swimming for so many.
It's hard to get by without some kind of meaningful income.
Senate Republicans say the country simply can't afford it, and Democrats and other supporters say the checks must keep moving, even if it means borrowing money. Caught in the middle are the people who want to work but can't find it and need the money just to stay afloat.
Congressman Deutch says he hopes others in Washington will also take the time to visit local career centers and see how important it is to continue the unemployment benefits. I'm Kristen Cadell, WPTV News Channel 5.
Kristen, thank you. Steve Weigel now tracking the tropics, tracking our local forecast here.
It's busy out there. In the tropics last night, we got tropical depression number 2. It made landfall around Brownsville, Texas, and this is another one that is dumping a lot of heavy rainfall, 5 to 10 inches of rain. So
to an area that doesn't need it.
Yeah, I mean, they had 5 to 10 inches of rainfall last week, so they're getting into tremendous rainfall. We've got that heat wave going on up in the northeast. A little bit of relief today. They're actually in the low to mid-90s, but the heat actually slipped south today in Charlotte and Atlanta, hitting the century mark.
So we could just say South Florida might have the best weather in the country.
Yeah, absolutely. We're pretty close to it.
We don't usually have that honor in the summertime, do we?
Yeah, lots of sunshine. Beautiful day. Look at that. Nice high five shot. A few fair weather clouds. Great at the beach today. Great boating conditions. And more on the way. No big changes through tonight. Oh, look, Live Vapor 5 HD. I thought I'd show you the temperatures up in the northeast. Yesterday we had 100 or above in a lot of major cities. Look at this. New York City now 86, 89 in Philly, 92 in D.C. It's hard to believe we're calling this a little bit of relief, but it is from yesterday and the day before. But as you get a little farther south, Charlotte at 100. Around Atlanta, we hit the triple-digit temperatures today. So the heat is still around. It's just moved a little farther south. And so to give the northeast a little bit of relief. Quiet across South Florida. Live Vapor 5 HD, very, very nice. Temperatures here in the mid to high 80s. Looking nice. West Palm into Riviera, back through the amphitheater, 89, 88 in the acreage. A little farther north on the Treasure Coast, high 80s. Nice wind coming in off the water. A little light today, but very pleasant. And we're looking at things cooling off about 5 to 10 degrees overnight. There we go. Double snowman in Okeechobee, and a light wind coming in off the water, 10 miles an hour at the airport. The winds will go light overnight, and then they'll pick up with that sea breeze tomorrow afternoon. Jupiter sitting at 85 and a light northeast wind. All right, let's talk about the tropics. We've got our system, which is moved in over Texas and northern Mexico. Very disorganized. A couple of planes from NOAA were flying through it last night. Low-level circulation. We had the winds, 25, 35-mile-an-hour winds. So they bumped it up into a depression. It never made it to tropical storm status. It came close. So we keep our Bonnie name for our next storm. But a big rainmaker in an area that just doesn't need it. And very quiet across the rest of the tropics. Not much at all going on. There's the latest coordinates on TD number 2. Winds at 30. This is the last advisory from the Hurricane Center. So we won't get any more forecast track, just washing out through South Texas. The Caribbean, very quiet. Not much going on. Now, there is a lot of rainfall just to the south of us around Cuba, and it'll push into the Keys for the next 2 to 3 days. But it really won't make it this far north, so we stay fairly nice here. East winds 5 to 10 for boaters, seas 1 to 2, and smooth to a light chop. 78 tonight, gorgeous. pretty much rain-free. Chance of a shower, but no big rains expected. 91 and below normal rainfall chances even into Friday, into